Oh, hi there. Are you doing all right? You don't look too good. Oh, it's one of those days. Yeah, that sucks. Had a couple of those myself. Don't really feel like talking about it. Yeah, it's alright, I get it. Well, lucky for you, I did bring something that might help you. Would you like to know what it is? I brought my comfort basket. Yep, my comfort basket. What is it? Well, my comfort basket is, something that you fill with a bunch of just items that I guess bring you comfort and calm you down, Yeah, I brought mine today because I haven't been feeling that great, and maybe I could share it with you, and it's filled with a couple of things that calm me down. Would you like to see? Yeah? Okay. Well, let me just... This right here is my comfort basket. Yep. My comfort basket. It's filled with all of the things that bring me comfort. And maybe it will bring you comfort as well. Yep. I have had this for a little bit. I learned about comfort baskets through a video I saw online, and I was like, oh, that was so cool. So I decided to make one for myself, and here I am. And so far, it's worked for me whenever I'm super, super, super stressed, or it's just been a really, really, really rough day. I just grab this out and just relax a little bit. It gets me to calm down, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. And yeah, I think that it might help you as well, or inspire you to make one for yourself. Now, my comfort basket has a few things, and some of it is choices, depending on the day I'm having. Sometimes it's pretty rough, and some days it's not so bad, so I don't need a lot. But I have just about 2 choices for almost everything in here, so I don't know, maybe it'll help you. But let's pick out a few of the things out and I'll show you what's inside. Let's start with a fuzzy friend. I know sometimes it's really hard to talk to people, especially people that you don't really feel like are the right people. It's difficult to talk about what's going on sometimes, but it's a lot easier to talk to someone with this face. So I have two fuzzy little friends here. This one is my first one I like to choose. They're very, very goofy looking, very, very soft. They kind of don't really take things that seriously. They make a joke out of almost everything and make you laugh a little bit, and they're always one of my closest friends to talk to. This little guy right here, he knows too much. He knows too much. This is my second fuzzy friend. This one takes things a lot more seriously, and depending on the day I'm having and how stressful it is, they will listen to everything with one of the most attentive 2 ears around. They will listen and they will cry with you, and they're just really, really good to talk to if you're having a seriously bad day. And this little fuzzy friend takes things a lot more seriously. They are also very soft, very snuggly, and a very good hugger and an awesome listener. And I think that they may help you as well. So I have those 2 options. I'm just going to give them to you. You can choose one or you can choose both. And yeah, I'm going to give both of them to you and you can just choose. Now that we have our fuzzy little friend, I think it's time we choose something to, in a way, distract ourselves. I think a good little book like this, I like a little bit more picture books myself, so that's why I have 2 really, really beautiful picture books. Just depending on the type of day you're having, if it's super serious, if it's not super serious, but I have 2 books here. This one is one of my favorites when I'm having a really, really bad day. This one is called I Am a Cat Barista. I stand by this book until the day I die, because I absolutely love this book. This is a book talking about a cat who owns his own little cafe, and he sort of listens to the woes of all these people's problems, and in a way, with the drinks that he makes, he fixes it. And it's just such an emotional and also just mesmerizing book. The art in here is absolutely beautiful. The stories that make me cry sometimes is just, I love this book. I have both of them. There are two. I'm not sure when the third one's going to be coming out. I'm not sure if it's already out, but if it is, I'm definitely going to buy it. But I do have both of the books. They're really good, and I highly recommend them. I will be giving you this one. So if you want to read this one, you can read it. I'll also be showing another book to choose from, so you can choose from both of them. This is the second book I have. It is called Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar is a wonderful, funny, but also a little bit of emotional book as well. It has just a very fun story to it. It's about a cooking witch who moves to a new home, and that home is haunted by a bunch of ghosts, and she goes out into town and makes a couple of friends and sort of to try and help her exorcise her house. It's a very, very fun, very funny, but also very relaxing book as well. The art in here is absolutely beautiful. I love the artist who made this book. Lavender Town is awesome. But I do have both of the books of this. I do have 2 volumes of this book. I don't know if there's a third volume. Again, I'm definitely going to be buying it so I can continue reading this. I love this little series. But it's fun, it's awesome, and I hope that you might like it too. So depending on the day you're having, you could choose between the 2 books I gave you, and we'll see. Yeah. Highly recommend the 2 books I just showed you. They're really good. Now we have our books. It's always good to have something to drink while you read. So snuggle up with your cozy little friend, open your book, and have something to drink. Now again, depending on the kind of day you're having, I have two different kinds of drinks for you to choose from. Now this one's a little bit more of a classic. I like my classics. I have with me a box of lemon honey tea. It's a very, very simple flavor, but it goes a long way in terms of comfort. Very comforting. Personally, myself, if I had a fruity tea, I would choose a fruitier tea because I'm just a fruit tea person. But lemon honey works the same as well, and I think that you might like it too. Depends. But tea is always good to have. So this is one of the options if you would like to choose this or not. I'm just gonna give it to you, and you can just decide whether or not you want it. It's a very comforting flavor, a very good flavor, so yeah, I'll just give this to you and you can decide. And now this is for if your day was really, really rough, if you're really tired and just need to wake up. I have with me here some Gamer Sups. I know it's a very funny flavor or thing actually to have in a comfort basket, but I do have Gamer Sups here. This is the Anime Girl Thigh. I'm not going to show it too much because I don't want you to get mad at me. I'll just show the title. But this is the Anime Girl Thigh orange cream flavor. I love orange cream flavors, literally any orange cream flavor, I'll have it. This is really good. Energy drink, I guess, but it wakes me up a little bit, gives me a little bit of a kick, and sort of just, I don't know, puts me in a much, much better mood than I was when I started my day. So if you need a bit of a pick-me-up and need some, I don't know, you need to wake up a bit more from your rough day, I recommend this. So I'll give you this and you can choose which one you want. Yeah, I think that it'll help you out a little bit. So here's my Gamer Sups orange cream anime girl thing. This is not sponsored. But yeah, energy right here for you. So yeah, I'll give these 2 to you and you can choose which one you want. You could just choose. I know I'm giving you a lot of options right now, and it might be a little overwhelming, but I promise you there's no rush. You can have both if you want. I don't really think it's going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but if you want both, you can have both. And lastly, now that you have your book in hand, your fuzzy little friend, and you're all wrapped up with your drink, I have one last thing. This is something just to sort of set the mood in your space. No, it's not a candle. It is just something like a little jar full of things that kind of make me happy, and personally, I am a huge fan of charms. I love charms. So, I have a little jar full of charms. I just filled it up with a bunch of charms that I thought were super cute, super pretty, beautiful, all of that, and I just filled it up with some charms, and I think that they just sort of set the mood in a lot of things in my space while I'm reading, and kind of just whenever I look over them, they make me happy. So I'll set up my desk, I'll have my book, I'll have my drink, I'll have my friend, and I'll have my charms sitting right next to me. So whenever I look over, I see what makes me happy, and it brings a little bit of smile to my face. And I think that this is just something super small, not too big. It doesn't smell, it's not create any distractions that much. This is very colorful, and it brings a little bit of a pop of color into a room. And if I want, I'll take this jar and I'll just take it and I'll just sprinkle it all over my desk like that. I'll just sprinkle it like that, and it's just, I don't know, it's makes up a room and makes everything super cozy and bright and colorful like me. And I think that, I don't know, you might like that. So here you go, you can have this. And that is all of the things that I have in my comfort basket. Yeah. So it's very simple comfort basket. There's not a lot of stuff, they're not too much. I have 2 options for almost everything except for the last thing, because that's just, things that sort of make me comfortable. But I do have a little bit of everything that sort of makes me comfortable, brings me comfort and joy, and that's sort of what the whole theme of a comfort basket is. It just brings you comfort and joy, and when you're having a really rough day, you just take your basket and sit down, open your book, have your plush with you, read and drink, and just chill out and just decompress. Just decompress, and just everything feels so much lighter afterwards, and you're just able to face the rest of the day a lot easier. It doesn't take too much time, and I think that, I don't know, maybe it'll help you out. So I'll give you my basket. You can just choose from whatever's in there, and I don't know, maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't, but I hope that maybe it does. So I don't know, if you have a comfort basket, what would you put in it? What do you have in it? What would you put in it? What would you find comforting? And just something to just decompress after a long, rough, stressful day. Let me know what you would put in your comfort basket. I'm curious. But anyway, I think I should just let you get to it now. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and you're probably super busy, so I think I'm going to head out. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, okay? I'll see you next time. Yeah? Thank you for giving me the time out of your day. Anyway, bye. I just wanted to thank Pirate Fox and others for joining my Patreon and supporting my content. I deeply appreciate their support, and if you would like to support me and help me make more videos like this and are able, you can check out my Patreon down in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.